It's time for Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT. And now, all of the action.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School, and Eric, I didn't get on this time, so you're going to have to run down the starting lineups for us.
All right, for Cedartown, got number 1, Frazier. Number 4, DJ Frazier. Number 5, Jaden Johnson. Number 11, MJ Holiday. Number 23, Jeremiah Johnson. And for Rockmart, we got number 1, Boozer. 4, DeHue. 5, Cooper. Number 10, Rowland. And 23, Ty Floyd, starting for Rockmart.
So the same starters for the Jackets that we've seen. And, I think Coach Calhoun really likes the energy that Glenn Walker brings off the bench. So he's not starting, but he's probably the first one off the bench. Yeah. And he likes that energy that he brings to the game.
And you could not say the same for Javen Watley. I think he brings a different feel to the game, too, with his speed and his quickness.
Yes, and both of them were, extremely quick. And Coach Calhoun really likes his man-to-man defense that they started playing during that Georgia Violent Red shootout. And that man-to-man defense gets a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, and we have the quickness to do it. You sometimes force a team into that, and they're just not built for it. But we are. We've got the quickness, we've got the speed, the agility to pull it off.
Yeah, and I really look, I think this game's going to be up and down the floor because both of these teams are really quick. I know from watching Cedartown in that tournament as Zaquan Frazier, DJ Frazier, Johnson Holiday, and Jaden Johnson, Jeremiah Johnson are all extremely quick as well. So I look for a good ball game. I don't think anybody's going to run away with it. I could be shocked, could be wrong. I hope we run away with it, of course. Yeah. But I think it's going to be close as the number ones are going to jump it off. Number 1, Juke Boozer for the Jackets, and number 1, Zaquan Frazier for the Bulldogs. So everybody's set up, and we'll see who wins the tip. And it's going up at this time. And Boozer wins the tip, and Floyd runs it down in the backcourt. He gives it up to Tyler Rowland, and we're underway. Cedartown's in a man-to-man defense. DJ Frazier on Rowland. 3-ball on the way by Ty Floyd, a little bit short. Rebounded by Holiday, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Ty Floyd, and Cedartown will have the ball. And we're picking them up man-to-man, going to press, or a little token pressure. Holiday brings it across half court. Rowland's on him. Over to DJ Frazier. We've got DJ Frazier, Zaquan Frazier, to Johnson as Jaden Johnson goes down the lane, gets it rejected by Juke Boozer. Zaquan Frazier, 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Floyd.
Yeah, great defensive stand that time.
Cooper sets the screen for Boozer, gives it up to Floyd on the left side.
Oh, man got away with one there.
Yeah, almost drugged that pivot foot, did Ty Floyd. Boozer makes a 3 inside to Chandler Cooper. He takes it right at Johnson, and Chandler Cooper's going to go to the line, shooting 2 shots as Jaden Johnson gets called for a foul. So the first foul, 59 seconds into the first quarter, and Chandler Cooper's Claybird's boutique free throw. The first one is up and good. Tracy Clay in that Triangle Shopping Center, theclaybirch.com. She's got Southern Fried cotton tees, hats for men and women. Go online or go down to the store and check it all out. As Cooper misses the second, Cedartown with the rebound, and very quickly Jeremiah Johnson up the floor, misses the finger roll. Boozer with the rebound, and he goes right past Johnson. 3-ball on the way by Rowland, and he knocks it down. And the Jackets up 4-0. As Tyler Rowland, probably one of the best shooters on this team when he shoots, as he's got a really smooth stroke.
Maybe that's a sign of things to come tonight. Maybe he'll get on fire.
So Johnson with Floyd on him. Frazier, 3-ball from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. He spins, shoots over Cooper. air ball, too far, picked up by Zaquan Frazier. Then back to Johnson, 3-ball, air ball, and Johnson saves it under his goal, or correction, Holiday saves it to Johnson, another miss, and then that's going to be a foul, and that's on number 5, Jaden Johnson. That's already his second personal, and the only 2 fouls in the game.
And he didn't like it.
No, not at all. So, Coach Benji Frazier for Cedartown. So they get it in. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Rockmart leads 4-0. A free throw by Chandler Cooper. 3-ball by Tyler Rowland. Ty Floyd gives it up to Boozer, and he forgot to dribble as he took 4 steps right down the lane.
Up the football field again.
So he tucked it, and he was running to the goal line like he did in the Cedartown game.
Right.
That big game-winning touchdown from Dylan Bailey. Got to bring that one up. So a great win as the football team defeated Cedartown 20-14, opening game of the year. Johnson goes down the lane, and the finger roll is 4-2. Rockmart leads, 5.5 to play.
Rockmart not really pushing it right now.
DJ Frazier comes up, hits Boozer, and steals it.
He should have shot that ball.
Yeah, he should have just taken it to the goal. He gave it up to Frazier. Boozer blocked the shot. Rowland picks up the defensive rebound, or the loose ball, gets it up the floor. Back to Depew. Depew drives down the lane, over to Rowland. 3-ball on the way. But before the shot, there's a foul. And that foul is going to be on Sam Depew, off a charge. And wholesale subs for the Bulldogs. But the one with 2 fouls stays in. So 20, Garden, 10, Walker come in. So you still have Holiday, Johnson, and Johnson. Johnson goes down, puts up a shot, misses it. Rebounded by Boozer, he brings it up. Floyd has it on the left side. Over to Depew. He's guarded by Walker. Still dribbling. Now it's close enough. Count starts. He's back. Dribbles back. No more count. As we saw several 5-second counts in the girls' game. Floyd with the ball. He dribbles top of the key. Back to Depew. He drives right by his man. Comes up. 10-footer. No good. Boozer with the rebound. And he goes right back up and finger rolls it in. And the Jackets with a 6-2 lead halfway through the first quarter.
You've got it going tonight. Couple blocks already. Great putback right there.
Holiday with the ball. He gives it up to Johnson. Cuts down the lane. Hard off the glass. No good. Walker, or correction, Garden picks up the offensive rebound and puts it back in. 6-4. So 2 very athletic teams here, as they can both really get up off the floor. Depew with a 3-ball. And it's good. 9-4. Rockmart out to a 5-point lead.
And neither team really pushing it yet. Kind of taking their time running their offense.
Yeah, just kind of feeling each other out.
I think so.
So kind of that heavyweight boxing match where you kind of the first couple of rounds, you're going to feel each other out, see what you got before you really put it on them. So Rockmart man-to-man defense, almost a steal, and Johnson, as Floyd almost got a steal and knocked Johnson kind of off balance, and he got called for a traveling violation. So Glenn Walker comes in, Ty Floyd goes out. Boozer, Rowland, Depew, Cooper, and Walker on the floor now for the Jackets. Rowland with the ball. He drives right down the lane, loses control of the ball, and it's picked up by Cedartown. Then a throwaway, stolen, knocked away by Boozer. Depew picks it up. Boozer wide open 3 on the way, just off the front iron. Rebound by Walker, and then a foul on Cedartown. And that's going to be on number 10, Michael Walker. And that's the third team foul?
Yeah, third.
So the third team foul on Cedartown. 2:52 to play, opening quarter. Rockmart leads 9-4.
In a shirt, Making sure those shirts are tucked in.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your shirt's tucked in. Got to make sure your shorts are not rolled under. So you got to wear the uniform exactly like it's supposed to be. So do a little housekeeping. So making sure both teams are dressed properly. Not sure what effect that has to do on the game, but
it's rule to rule.
Exactly. So
be chaos otherwise.
So we got a break. So Depew gets it. Free ball on the way. It's off to the left side. And Holiday picks up the loose ball. Stole by Boozer. It's going to be one-on-one with Holiday. And Holiday held up. And Boozer just laid it in. And now it's 11-4. And a big block by Walker as Johnson took it to the goal. But then Darden picked up the loose ball and laid it in, and it's 11-6. But Glenn Walker with a huge block as he really got up off the floor.
Yeah, way up there that time.
Depew, free ball on the way, sets his feet off the back iron, no good. And Cooper not able to jump up amongst the trees right there as Cedartown comes away with a defensive rebound. Johnson drives down the left side of the lane, dishes off to Frazier, and he lays it in. Cedartown's within 3. It's 11-8, under 2 minutes to play, opening quarter. Walker with the ball, gives it up to Depew. Frazier's on him. Now back to Cooper, back to Depew on the right side. Rockmart moving right to left. Frazier reaches in, and he's going to get called for a foul. Zaquan Frazier with the foul, and that's the 4th team foul on Cedartown. 1:40 to go in the opening quarter, and Logan Burge comes in, and Tyler Rowland's going to get a breather. I want to remind everybody, if you're listening, you can always pick up the replay on YouTube. Just search WZOT and pick up the basketball game you want to hear, and it's always on YouTube. Brian McDowell does a great job getting that on the next day, the boys and the girls game. Chandler Cooper drives down the lane. Boozer hits him, and he lays it in, 13-8. Boozer almost with a steal as he knocked it out of bounds.
Playing pretty aggressive defense. I think both sides are, but I like our strategy here.
Yeah, we only have one team foul where Cedartown has 4. They throw it into Frazier. Back to Johnson on the right side. He loses control, picks it up, gets it to Frazier. He fakes it to Holiday. Over to Johnson on the left side, guarded by Walker. He backs him in, and he goes right to the goal. And Boozer kind of laid off of him as Johnson went to the goal, and Glenn Walker's going to pick up a foul. I think if Boozer holds his ground on the baseline, he's got a shot to block. He's got a chance to block that shot.
You can't let them back you down to the goal like that. You got to stand your ground. And if it takes a double team, it takes a double team.
So Johnson misses the free throw. It's 13-10, a minute to go. Depew with the rebound, gives it up to Boozer. Top of the key, over to Depew, down in the corner to Walker, back to Depew, left side. Free ball on the way, and it's good. And Sam Depew with his second three-pointer of the night. 16-10, Jackets lead. Boozer cuts off Holiday at half court. Gets it inside to Johnson. Back out to Johnson. He shoots. Rebound by Darden, gives it off to Johnson. Frazier with the ball. Rejected by Boozer. Snowbird by Cooper, and he lays it in. And an 8-point lead by the Jackets. Great pass by Juke Boozer, getting it to Cooper. Frazier with the ball. And out around the free throw line, Boozer reached in and fouled Zaquan Frazier. And that's going to be his first personal, the 3rd team foul on Rockmart. If I'm right, Eric.
You're right.
So Chandler Cooper's going to have a seat. Ty Floyd comes in. My favorite words. Thank you, sir.
Sure you don't hear it enough.
No,
I'll go ahead and say it.
Well, Robert won't ever say that. So 15 seconds on the clock. Cedartown with the ball. 18-10 lead by the Jackets. Down to 10 seconds. Johnson with it. Gives it up to Darden. Back out to Holiday. Logan Burge is on him. Trying to do something with it. 3, 2, 1. They're not even going to get off a shot. And they don't. They don't even look at the shot. They didn't even look at the clock. Great defense by the Jackets.
Yeah, never aware that the time was running out.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Jackets have built up an 8-point lead. It's 18-10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If it is new landscaping or a landscape makeover, Four Seasons Landscaping can make it happen. They specialize in irrigation, plant design and installation, sod, and much more. Call 678-757-1616 for a free estimate. Four Seasons Landscaping, proudly sponsoring Rockmart High Sports.
Make sure you stop by Rockmart Rent to Own, 966 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. If you are looking for furniture, mattresses, and recliners for every budget, come by and see owner Derek Tilley. Rockmart Rent to Own is your U-Haul truck rentals dealer. They also fill propane tanks with the cheapest rates in Polk County. They're open Monday through Saturday, or call them at 770-684-5314. That's Rockmart Rent to Own, right across from Morningstar Baptist Church in Rockmart.
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
All right, back at Rockmart High School, Cedartown is going to get the ball to open the second quarter, trailing by 8 as the Jackets with on the hot hand of Sam Depew knocking down 2 threes in that first quarter have built an 8-point lead. And DJ Frazier throws it off the hands of Saquon Frazier out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Jackets with the ball, 15 seconds into the second quarter. Depew with the ball, 3 ball by Floyd. No good, off the back iron, rebound by Boozer, 3 ball by Depew, that ball's off, rebound by Burge, and then he got fouled. Wow. Jeremiah Johnson had all ball up top, and that's who got the foul. And that really could have been a jump ball.
Jump ball. Should have been a jump ball.
So Logan Burge is going to go to the line, shooting free throws, sponsored by Clay Burge Boutique. That first shot is up, and it is good. And, Eric, is that the 5th or 16th foul on Cedartown?
That's the 5th they have.
So 5th team foul. Tracy Clay at the Clay Burge Boutique, theclayburge.com in that Triangle Shopping Center. Logan Burge makes the second shot, and that lead is extended to 10, 20-10. Burge with Johnson with the ball, gets it to Frazier, top of the key. He's guarded by Depew. Rockmart in that man-to-man. Walker's on Frazier. A lot of defensive pressure on DJ Frazier. Goes right by everybody. Puts up a shot, blocked by Boozer, but then looked like number 12, Howell, put it right back in for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he went through 3 Rockmart Jackets that time on that lay-in.
Bird sets a screen for Boozer. He goes right down the lane. Figure rolls it in right off the back iron, and it goes in, and that leads back to 12. So Cedartown gets the ball up the floor very quickly. Johnson has it over to Frazier, top of the key. He dribbles to his right, now back to the left. Gets it to Frazier, almost a steal by Boozer, and it goes off of Frazier out of bounds. So another turnover, and Frazier's not happy with DJ Frazier and some of the passes he's making.
It's hard to catch the ball at your feet. Yeah, and you're 6'4". Credit some of that to Boozer as well. He's playing pretty lights out defense so far. He's all over the court, making the plays when he needs to.
Yeah, him and Walker and well, really all of them. They play really good defense. Walker has the ball, goes down the lane, and wow, not sure how they didn't get a foul there. And Logan Burge had the ball. They said he stepped out of bounds. So not sure how we didn't get a foul on that one, as we should have had a jump ball on one and should have had a foul there, but they didn't call that one.
Yes, they're letting them play, as they say.
Yeah. So Holiday with the ball, gives it up to Powell. He drives down the lane on Floyd, and they're going to call a foul on that, but you don't call the one down here where the same exact thing happens. 58. Hey, same thing happened down here. Same exact thing.
So much for letting them play.
That's bad. Powell's at the line, shooting 2. Misses the first. Second shot, no good. Rebound by Walker. Walker, Boozer, Floyd, Depew, and Burge on the floor. Depew goes around Johnson, and he gets fouled. As Jeremiah Johnson is going to get a foul for Cedartown. That's their 6th team foul. And they're going to give DePuy 2 shots. I thought that was on the floor. All right. So DePuy's going to go to the line, shooting free throws, sponsored by the Clayburgh Boutique. And that 92-93% free throw shooter knocks down the first one. And it's 23-12, 5:50 to play. Second shot is on the way, and it is up, and it is good. 24-12. Rockmart has built a 12-point lead, their biggest lead of the night. And now Pace is going to come in the game. Pace comes in the game for Cedartown. Holiday with the ball, drives around Burge, cut off by Boozer. DePuy almost with a steal. Gets it back to Pace. He gets it inside to Johnson. Walker's on him. Takes it to the goal. Step back, jumper. No good. Rebound by DePuy. Sam brings the ball across half court. Drives down the lane. And that shot is no good, and that foul's going to be on number 5, Jaden Johnson. And that may be his third personal.
His third personal. Oh.
So DePuy at the line, shooting 2. He makes the first. Blake Huggins going to come in the game. Ty Floyd goes out. Jeremiah Johnson comes in. Jaden Johnson goes to the bench with those 3 personals. DePuy makes the second, 26-12, 5:15 to play. Cedartown with the ball, gets it down to Powell in the right corner, top of the key to Holiday, over to Pace, back to Darden. Darden had it top of the key, gives it up to Pace. He goes down the right side of the lane and off the glass and in.
If their offense just consists of looking for an open lane and trying to drive in and pass off if you need to, pretty simple. But effective.
Yep, Walker has the ball. He drives down, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Glenn Walker as Holiday set up, and that's going to be an offensive foul as Holiday just stood his ground, and Walker just ran right over him, trying to make something happen. So the earlier game tonight as the
oh, my gosh.
Holiday started to go, and Huggins is going to get called for a foul, for a holding call. But the earlier game, as the Lady Jackets took on the Lady Bulldogs of Cedartown, a hard-fought win by Cedartown, 62-58, as Rockmart was down 16 and got within and took the lead. So Cedartown misses the shot. DePuy with the rebound, brings it all the way down the floor, and then gets it knocked out of bounds from behind. 4:15 to play. Boozer's going to throw it in. Gets it into DePuy. And then Rockmart turns it over as they lose it out of bounds. 26-14, Rockmart leads by 12. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Holiday with the ball. Picks up his dribble, and then he throws it to Pace, and he loses it out of bounds. So one turnover deserves another. So Rockmart with the ball, 3:50 to go. Boozer with the ball. Zaquan Frazier is going to guard him. Over to DePuy. Gets it to Burge, cutting right down the lane. Then to Boozer, misses the 2-footer. Frazier with the rebound, and then it's knocked away, picked up by Holiday, and a foul on Blake Huggins.
Blake not really happy about that call.
I think he was more upset at Boozer missing the 2-footer. If you would have made that shot, I wouldn't have picked up a foul. But now Cedartown's at the line. They're going to shoot it 1-1. So number 15 comes in for Cedartown. That's Xavier Rhodes. Free throw is no good. Rebounded by Depew. Boozer brings it up. Cooper, three-pointer on the way. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Cedartown, and then it's lost out of bounds. So very good crowd here at the Rock tonight for this cross-county rivalry. Boozer throws it in, does it all the way back court to Cooper, and then he's going to get fouled by Darden on the throw-in. So Chandler Cooper's going to go to the line, shooting a 1-1. Tyler Rowland's looking to come in. So Tyler's going to come in. Logan Burge is going to go out. Chandler Cooper's at the line, shooting a 1-1. Clay-Birch Boutique free throws here. They are located in the Triangle Shopping Center right around the corner. BeatClayBirch.com. They have Southern Fried cotton tees and hats for men and women and all kinds of other things. You can also like them on Facebook at The Clay Birch Boutique. 3:23 to play, second quarter. Rockmart up by 12. Chandler Cooper at the line. Knocks down the first one, the front end of that 1-1.
He may be 3 of 3 right now, I believe.
Chandler Cooper misses that one.
He's 2 of 2. 2 of 2.
So 2 of 3 now as he missed the second shot. So Johnson
2 of 4, I should say.
2 out of 4. All right. So Johnson drives to the hole, and Chandler Cooper's going to pick up a foul. Jeremiah Johnson's going to go to the line. Shooting 2 shots, 3:11 to go before halftime. Rockmart's up 27-14 as the scoring has really come to a halt here in the second quarter as Johnson makes that first free throw. It was 18-10 at the end of the first quarter. We scored 9, they scored 6 now as he makes that shot.
Like the whole game slowed down a little bit.
Boozer quickly up ahead to Rowland in the right corner. He dribbles back out towards half court. Dribbles to the top of the key, over to Cooper. 3-ball on the way, and it's good. Nothing but nylon by Chandler Cooper, and it's 30-16. Biggest lead of the night for the Jackets at 14, and very quickly, number 15, Rose, comes down the lane, and a spinning shot puts it in. Yeah, he's not going to be in your book. He wasn't on our roster that we had. So number 15, I don't know what he's make it up. And then Sam Depew knocks down a 3 from the corner, and just like that, we're up 15, the biggest lead of the night. So Depew hits a 3 after that spinning shot. Frazier with the ball, gives it up to Rhodes. We're going to call him Xavier Rhodes. It sounds good. He goes down the lane, the Boozer gets all ball. Depew blocks the shot. Loose ball picked up by Cedartown. And Johnson puts it in too hard off the glass. Offensive rebound by Zaquan Frazier, and he scores.
Several times tonight we've gotten that steal, just couldn't quite get out of there with it. They end up with an easy basket.
Tyler Rowland with the ball, and just like that, as I said, the scoring had come to a halt. We've knocked down 2 threes. Make it 3 as Boozer knocks down the three-pointer, and it's 36-20. So we'll exchange 3 for 2 any day of the week, and it's a 16-point lead. And that's going to be a hold inside on Chandler Cooper as he was holding Frazier. So Frazier's going to go to the line, shooting a 1-1.
That's 10 fouls.
So Eric's got 10 personal fouls. Javen Wadley, Ty Floyd's going to come in. Chandler Cooper, Blake Huggins goes out. How many fouls on Chandler Cooper is that?
2.
So that's his second. So they done told you 4 times it's a 1-1, and he's still asking under the goal. As Frazier's first shot is up and good. So I believe you, Eric. That was 10 team fouls on us. Should be shooting 2, but we'll take it. They're shooting 2 anyways. Second shot rolls around, goes in, 36-22. 1:25 to play before halftime, and the three-point shooting, Chandler Cooper, Sam Depew, Juke Boozer, 9 straight points there. That should have been a foul on Frazier as Depew lob alley-oop to Boozer. A little bit too low, but he gets it and lays it in. It's 38-22. Boozer, they get it inside to Frazier, and Floyd knocks it out. As Boozer was on Johnson, Floyd is on Zaquan Frazier. Exactly 1 minute to go before halftime. Johnson throws it in. Frazier goes right down the lane, and Boozer rejects that shot. Cedartown picks it up in the backcourt. Holiday gets it. Our defense gets back very quickly, and Boozer shot that one halfway down the floor. So he told DJ Frazier, get that stuff out of here.
I thought Javen was going to run it down for a second.
I did too. Zaquan Frazier misses the shot. DJ Frazier with the offensive rebound. And then Rhodes misses the shot, gets blocked by Boozer. Zaquan Frazier picks up a loose ball, and Cedartown finally scores in the paint after 4 tries.
I'd like to see the block totals right now.
5.
That's 5.
5 just for him. Boozer takes it right down the lane, dishes back to Watley, over to Depew. 10 seconds to go. Down to 5. Frazier goes for a steal, and he's going to get called a foul. DJ Frazier gets called for the foul as he went for the steal, and the best free throw shooter on the team, Sam Depew, is going to go to the line shooting a Clay Birch Boutique 1-1. 3.6 seconds to go before halftime. Rockmart leads 38-24. Depew's shot is up and good. And the Clay Birch Boutique second shot is good. 40-24. 3.6 seconds to go. Frazier with the ball. Half-court shot is way off. Barely draws glass. And that's going to be halftime as Rockmart goes to the locker room with a huge 16-point lead. And, Adam, we talked about it with Coach Calhoun, how important it is for these Jackets to get off to a quick start. They were up 18-10 at halftime, and now they're up 16 as they doubled their lead in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think they bought into what Coach Calhoun is trying to do. They got off to a great start, not missing many shots, and having a great game so far. I think right now they're in solid control.
So we're going to take 2 minutes, and we'll be right back. We'll be joined at halftime by Coach Tim Puckett. So we'll be right back in 120 seconds.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Hoover Zach writes, I kind of want to have a party for no other reason than to get Chick-fil-A catering. We hear you, Zach. And not that you need a reason, but there's always birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, Tuesdays, the list goes on. Because it's the little things that bring out the party, like nuggets, strips, salads, cookies. You get the idea. Tweet your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Hungry? Get the food you want from the restaurant you love, delivered at taxi speed. Try Tummy Taxi Food Delivery. We deliver from all the restaurants in Polk County to all of Polk County, as well as Taylorsville, Braswell, Yorkville, and parts of Temple. A delivery charge is only $5 in the city limits of Rockmart and Aragon if ordering from these areas. You must have a minimum order of $10 required. Tummy Taxi Food Delivery is open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. On Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, you can call or text at 678-734-0382, 678-734-0382. Visit them on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TummyTaxi, 678-734-0382.
You're listening to Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT, 101.9 FM, AM 1220.
All right, back at Rockmart High School, we're at halftime of the boys' game as they've got a 40-24 lead over their cross-county rivals, the Cedartown Bulldogs. And we're here now with Coach Tim Puckett, head coach of the girls' team. And, Coach, a hard-fought game tonight over the Lady Bulldogs has just barely come out on the short end, 62-58.
Yeah, like we talked to the girls after the game, I felt like our energy wasn't quite there in the first half. But, that goes into the thing, we had talked about last night, playing these multiple games back-to-back, we got, it's kind of going to be expected at times, and we didn't quite get our energy, our legs out from under us. In the second half, the girls came out and played hard. We made a game out of it. We came back, and we actually got a 2-point lead. A couple of costly little turnovers, judgment calls by the refs, and it could have went either way, but, those type of calls were very critical in the game, and, but you can't hold it against them because it could have went either way. So I felt that, like I said, in the second half, the girls showed back up, and they played hard. But, we got to go back at it again tomorrow, and tomorrow's more important because it's a region game. But, when you play Cedartown in a rival game, we mentioned that too last night, that, it can go either way, because both teams going to bring everything they got. We beat them, they beat us, but it's always going to be a close, exciting game.
Wow. So we're, Coach Puckett, what we're doing here, we've got a half-court shot that's sponsored by WZOT, and you'll be able to help me out with who's about to make this shot here, or try and make this shot. Mark Lumpkin hopes he doesn't.
I think it's Ken Wan Samples.
So Ken Wan Samples, he was, it costs $1. You buy your ticket, sold by the cheerleaders, and he's making that shot, and you get one shot, $203.80, as so that was his one shot, and it was an air ball. So, Mark, you don't have to write a check tonight, but that money will carry over. Another $101.90 will go to the next game tomorrow night as Chattooga comes in. So that'll, whatever, 203.80 plus 101.90, we'll do the math, right? 205.70 or 305.70. So, Mark Lumpkin, get ready with that $305.70 check. So, but, Coach, back to the game. As, you got to be proud. They were down by 16 at one time.
Yeah. And
they got back, took the lead late in the fourth quarter, and then, with Kiera fouling out, as we got a lot of steals, and with Turner and Beeman being in foul trouble, they just let us go right to the goal.
Yeah. But, that's always going to bounce back and forth in those type of situations. Again, I thought Kiera did a good job, working the ball inside and out. Like I said, most of our mistakes were in the first half, and, I talked to the girls about being in tune, being ready to show up, and those are very important steps for us as we move forward because, Cedartown, actually, they're a really good team, and you got to get their hats off to them, because they played really, really hard. We got to show up every quarter.
Exactly, and but we're going to put this one behind us. We're going to look to Chattooga tomorrow night, 6 o'clock start. Right here, we'll be right here. WZOT will broadcast that. And I don't know if you've had time to kind of look at Chattooga as, right now you're in second place behind Model in the region standing, and Chattooga's kind of in that whole bunch right there in the middle behind us.
That's right. Yeah, like I said, every game as far as region, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We got to show up and do the little things right. Because we got to take every game for what it is, because we're looking to battle. We want to get a top seed in the region tournament. The 1 or 2 will secure the state playoffs, and it gets you where you're waiting on other teams to play underneath you. So we don't want to be on the lower end of it. We want to be on the upper end. So we got to show up and be ready to play. In Chattooga, right now, I think it's us, Chattooga, and Gordon Central that's tied for second place. So it's going to be a big game for us, and we need to show up and take care of business.
Yeah, I think all of them have 2 losses. Gordon Central and Chattooga have 2 losses. We only have the one, of course, Model's undefeated. But a big game tomorrow night as the Lady Indians come in. But in region play, you've won 3 straight since that opening loss to Model, and 3 games where you've really been able to play almost everybody.
Yeah.
So getting a lot of experience in some of those big 20, 30-point wins over Coosa, Armurgy, and Pepperell. And we look forward to, we were kind of talking how your games, we've just kind of been able to sit back and relax in the second half. Of course, tonight it was nice to have one that was exciting.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that relaxing game tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, if we show up and we take care of business, hopefully it will be like that. But, we got to rebound, we got to stay healthy and keep moving, because even after that, we got to play Saturday. So we got several games this week, and, it makes it tough on the body.
Yeah, and the game tomorrow with Chattooga, the game Saturday with Gordon Central, you come away with 2 wins there, you can really distance yourself from everybody else that's under you.
That's right. And that's what we got to do. We got to take care of it, because, once we get there, then we can kind of, not so much as relax, but we can settle back and allow our bodies to heal and get back in the groove of things.
Well, Coach, first time we've had you on with a loss here in quite a while. But you got to be happy with the way the girls fought back after being down so hard. And that's going to be one of those things that's going to take you a long way in the future.
It is, and we had a couple learnable moments. I talked to the girls, during the timeout situations, we got to be in tune to the play. We got to ask questions, so there's a couple blown opportunities that we had. But, those are, again, I think that when they look back at it, like, man, I wish I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. When we were trying to press a couple times, I had a couple girls sprinting to get back on the defense, and it's like, they wasn't quite engaged the whole way. And I know I keep saying that, but it is so important that you are focused and dialed in. And when you do that, that makes things so much easier for you.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us here at halftime. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night, hopefully after another region victory. And, get those girls, get them healthy, do whatever, get with Sean Burrows, whatever he's got to do to get their legs under them. And let's get off to a quick start tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it now.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. So, Eric's going to get his spot back as soon as Coach Bucket gets up. Adam's making his way back. And Rockmart's going to get the ball to open up the second half here in the third quarter. Depew, Rowland, Cooper, Boozer, Floyd, starting 5 on the floor for the Jackets as they lead 40-24. On the floor for Cedartown is Frazier, Johnson, and Holiday. So, same starting 5. Depew misses a 3. Saquon Frazier with a rebound. Very quickly up the floor to Johnson, and he lays it in.
Great pass right there.
A great half-court bounce pass by Saquon Frazier to Jeremiah Johnson cutting to the goal. So I feel like I've got a pharmaceutical company with Frazier and Johnson for Cedartown. Boozer sets the pick for Depew. He goes around. Rowland picks up the offensive rebound, hits the bottom of the goal. Saquon Frazier all the way down, loses control. No foul as looks like he hurt himself.
Yeah.
Looks like he may have pulled a hamstring. He's hurt. We get the ball down. We miss a shot. Holiday with the ball. He 3-ball on the way. Short air ball. Frazier, who didn't leave because of that pulled hamstring, he was under the goal and got the pass and laid it in. And Coach Calhoun's going to take a 30-second timeout after Cedartown has come out of the locker room and gone on a 4-0 run. So we'll take 30 seconds. Be right back.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey here at All Star Motors. We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap. We have available financing for every credit need, including our new Buy Here, Pay Here program. You can check us out on the web at www.allstarmotorco.com or call 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277. Or better yet, just come see the friendly folks at All Star Motors and go Jacket.
Now back to the action of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back at Rockmart High School. Juke Boozer throws it in. So we'll pass Eric his book. Eric, you only missed 4 points, so hope you got them down. So Depew with the ball. We're gonna let Eric sit up here in the stands a little bit. So
Yeah, here I am.
yeah, Coach Bucket's talking with Jonathan Earwood and Philip Zucker of Georgia Vinyl and Thread. As Rockmart misses another shot, Holiday with the rebound, brings it across half court. Rockmart in that man-to-man zone or man-to-man defense. As Holiday tries to take Rowland, dishes back to Frazier. Defuse on him. He gives it up to Johnson. Goes down the lane, back to Frazier. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound by Boozer. And right now, Rockmart's just looking to put something in the basket. As Boozer tries about a half-court pass down to Cooper, and it's knocked out of bounds by Johnson.
Gave the cheerleaders a pretty good scare there for a second.
So Cooper with the ball, gets it into Boozer, cutting to the goal. 3-ball by Depew, and it's good. And that's the first point of the half for the Jackets, and it's 43-28.
Great look by Boozer right there. Could have went to the hole, but decided to pass it out for the shot.
Yeah, he kicked it out to Depew for a wide-open 3. And, Eric, I know that's either 3 or 4 3-pointers for Sam Depew.
That's 4 3-pointers.
So Rockmart loses the ball out of bounds, so Cedartown's going to have it under their own goal. They're moving right to left now. They get it into Frazier. He's guarded by Depew, gives it up to Johnson. He's working on Cooper. Got away with a travel.
Sure did.
Rowland reached in. Boozer gets it up ahead to Cooper. He lays it in. And the biggest point lead of the night is now 17. It's 45-28. So even though Cedartown went on that 4-0 run, we've gone on our own 5-0 run. Johnson with just inside the 3-point line comes up way short. Depew with the rebound. Frazier's on him. Behind the back dribble is Depew, and he slows it up, gets it across half court. So Depew almost loses the ball, and that's going to be a foul on 23, Jeremiah Johnson.
That's his fourth.
That's his fourth. What number was it? 23. 23, Jeremiah Johnson. His second.
Wrong Johnson, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me. I feel like a pharmaceutical company. We got Frazier and Johnson and Johnson.
Right.
I don't know if I want to wash my hair or what. Depew throws it into Boozer. Jaden Johnson is on him. Boozer, wide open 3, fairly blocked by Johnson. And the other Johnson picks it up, dribbles down the floor. He passes behind 15, Rhodes. We're going to call him Rhodes. Depew with the ball. He blows right by Rhodes, gives it up to Cooper, and it's knocked out of bounds by Johnson.
Out of control there. Out of control. Yeah, definitely out of control. We got to slow it up just a little bit.
So Depew's throwing it in, gets it into Boozer under the goal, misses it. Right, point-blank range. Rebound by Johnson. He gives it up to Holiday. Rhodes drives in. Blocked by Boozer or Cooper. I'm not sure which one got it. But then Johnson with the rebound put back, and it's 45-30. Under 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Rockmart just going to slow it up. Boozer with the ball. Gives it up to Rowland. Holiday pushed him a little bit. Gives it up to Depew, cutting down the lane. And Jaden Johnson blocks the shot out of bounds. Daquan Frazier's going to come in. It looks like that hammy might be all right. DJ Frazier comes in.
Still holding it a little bit as he's walking on the floor.
Holiday and Jaden Johnson goes out. Depew's going to throw it in. Gets it in to Rowland. Boozer sets a screen. Rowland goes down the lane. This is a shot. Rebound by Daquan Frazier. Gets it up to DJ Frazier. Throws it inside. Stolen by Floyd. He's got it 1-on-4. Very wisely slows up. Glenn Walker in the game. 3-ball, and it's good. As they left him wide open in the corner, the fast break, Ty Floyd held it up, got it back to Boozer, and a good look, and the assist from Boozer to Walker as Frazier tries to make a move, goes down the lane, and they called a foul, and that's going to be on Tyler Rowland.
Ty Floyd looks like a safety sitting back there. He's reading the quarterback's eyes, what he reminded me of. Intercepted that pass.
Cedartown throws it in, gets it to Rhodes, top of the key. Over to Johnson. Gets it inside to Frazier. He works on Boozer, right up over the top. Come up short. Boozer with a rebound. Gives it up to Depew, quickly up the floor. Over to Rowland. Stutter step, flows past Frazier.
Wow.
And he gets popped in the face, and he's holding his nose. And Coach Calhoun cannot believe there was no foul on Daquan Frazier.
Referee won't give him the time of day.
Wow. Frazier gets it ahead inside to Frazier. That shot is no good. Rebound by Depew. Look out behind you. Frazier knocks it away, picked up by Johnson. He takes it right to the goal and lays it in. 48-32 is our score. Rockmart leads. 2:30 to go in the third quarter.
His hamstring feels better when he makes a shot. If he misses it, he gets hurt.
Boozer over to Ty Floyd. 3-ball on the way. In and out. Picked up by Walker. Oh, no good. Rebound by Frazier. And Walker really skied it. Boozer knocked it away. Picked up by Rowland. Boozer loses the ball at half court. Johnson picks it up, goes down the lane. Back to Rhodes. 3-ball. No good. Too hard. Depew with a rebound. Woo, we're getting up and down the floor. There's a flop by Frazier. Depew misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it in. 18-point lead, 50-32.
Well, we called it from the beginning. This is going to be a running game, even though it probably shouldn't be.
Johnson kicks it out to Frazier. Almost a steal by Floyd. Gets it to Johnson inside. Rhodes cuts to the basket. Floater from 5 feet away, and it's good. 50-34. And Coach Calhoun's going to call a timeout. 1:27 to go in the third quarter. He calls a 30-second timeout. Kind of give his guys just a little bit of a breather as this game's really been up and down the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back at Rockmart High School, 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Rockmart has built their lead up to as much as 18. It's at 16 now, 50-34. Depew, Rowland, Walker, Burge, and Watley on the floor for this final 1:20 now. As Boozer gets a break, Floyd gets a break, Depew still on the floor. Walker with the ball. Darden is on him, and Glenn, just a little bit out of control, gets called for a traveling violation.
Wanted to pass that to Sam, and he was covered and just didn't have anywhere to go with it.
Johnson drives all the way in, and Walker's going to get called for a foul as he tried to block the shot. Jaden Johnson's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's his third foul.
So that's Glenn's third personal. And, Eric, when we got a little break here, just go ahead and give us a foul rundown for each team in this half.
Cedartown just has one team foul. We have 2.
Ty Floyd comes in. Glenn Walker goes out. Johnson made the first free throw. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound by Depew. Now Coach Calhoun wants them to slow it down. They're going to try and, well, we're under a minute, so we'll see what happens. Depew tries right down, gets his pocket picked by Frazier. Then almost a steal by Watley. Frazier picks up a loose ball, and right over the side rim, he puts it in, and that leads down to 13 now. Watley with the ball. Bird sets the screen, gives it up to Floyd. He's got it on the left side over to the Pugh on the right side. He's dribbling. Top of the key now. No 5 count. 20 seconds on the clock. Now Frazier knocks it away. Both Depew and Frazier hit the floor. Rowland hits the floor. As Pace picks it up, Rowland with the rebound. 7 seconds to go. Very quickly up the floor. Rowland gives it up to Wadley. He goes baseline. Over to Depew. 3-ball on the way. It's Tyler back. Right as the buzzer goes off, Sam Depew with a 3-pointer, and it's 53-37 at the end of the third quarter. The Jackets lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It's the heart of our home. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family. I just love my kitchen.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
If it is new landscaping or a landscape makeover, Four Seasons Landscaping can make it happen. They specialize in irrigation, plant design and installation, sod, and much more. Call 678-757-1616 for a free estimate. Four Seasons Landscaping, proudly sponsoring Rockmart High Sports.
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back at Rockmart High School, Cedartown with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Jackets lead by 16. And number 3, Ethan Somerville, comes in the game and gets called for a traveling violation.
Welcome to the game, sir.
Yeah, welcome to the game. Here's your turnover. So, Eric, give us a rundown on that massive 3-point shooting by the Jackets.
Yeah, right now we are 8 for 13, and Depew has 5 of them.
So Floyd, too hard off the hands of Wadley. Boozer picks it up, loses it, and that's got to be, wow. As Somerville hit the floor, he rolled over. And in the girls' game, that was a traveling. And here he gets a timeout. So we're going to take 30 seconds. Be right back. Hey, the girls' game.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Now back to the action of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School. 7:27 to go, fourth quarter. 53-37. Cedartown's going to have the ball on the side. I know. What was that? I'll tell you later. All right. Holiday with the ball. Johnson, top of the key. Gives it up to Darden. Then Johnson goes down the lane. Shot no good. Boozer with the rebound. Wadley very quickly down the floor. 1-on-3. Blows by everybody. And he misses the shot, but Logan Burr is right there with the offensive rebound to tip it in. Holiday with the ball. Gives it up to Johnson. Over to Johnson on the right side. Jaden Johnson, 3-pointer, and it's good. That's the first time he shot from outside. So Cedartown doesn't do a lot of outside shooting.
Yeah, they're only 2 for 9 for 3-point range.
So 55 for 40, 6.5 to go, fourth quarter. Huggins in the game, gives it up to Boozer, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Boozer as Darden was set up right up under the basket, and they call a charge on Boozer. As I don't know what they expect him to do. They're set up under the basket, so as he comes in, you got nothing to do but run over somebody. So I wonder how long high school is going to go to the arc that college and NBA has, where you've got to be outside that arc to get a charge.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Anything else is a blocking charge.
Yes.
So Pace in the game, gives it up to Johnson, top of the key. Jeremiah Johnson with a 3, no good. Boozer with a rebound. And that's going to be, not sure if Pace is all over him and Boozer pushes him away, and that's going to be a foul on Boozer.
Little frustration on the juke there.
Yeah, that's his third personal. So Huggins is going to go out. Glenn Walker's coming in. A little frustration because Pace was all over him, and they didn't call a foul when he's reaching and slapping and everything else.
Right.
Floyd with a steal as Johnson threw it away, gives it up to Javen Wiley. 3 ball on the way, no good. And we've got a foul on number 5, Jaden Johnson. So Wiley's going to go to the line shooting 3. So these 3 free throws brought to you by the Clay Birch Boutique. That's his 4th foul, too. So that's Jaden Johnson's 4th personal. Wiley at the line, shooting 3 shots, misses the first. How many team fouls on Cedartown? 2. That's only 2 for the half? Wow. And how many on us?
About 7.
4. So, well, not too bad, 4 and 2. Wiley's second shot rolls around, goes down, 56-40. .556 to go, and the second shot goes in. So Wiley hits 2 out of 3, extends the lead, 57-40. Holiday brings it across half court for the Bulldogs. Gives it up to Pace. Comes inside the three-point line, back to Holiday. Boozer's all over him. He gives it up to Johnson. Burge is on him. Frazier pushed off on Walker to get the ball. They didn't call that. Johnson with the ball, gives it up to Holiday. He dribbles left side, gives it up to Pace. They try and go inside to Johnson, and he loses it out of bounds. Great defense by Ty Floyd and Glenn Walker as they had him inside and out and made him try and go in between them to get the ball.
Yeah, I can't stand this new play from behind defense. Massage in front, denying the ball, and ends up with a turnover.
So we've got a little stoppage here, as not sure if a clock didn't start or did stop. Anyway, there's 5:09 on the clock, 4th quarter. Jackets lead by 17. So Burge throws it in to Boozer. Boozer has the ball, dribbles to the left, gives it up to Walker. Burge is inside. Mismatch as Burge had it. 3 ball by Floyd. No good. Rebounded by Frazier. And doesn't look like the hamstring giving him any problems right now.
Not anymore. Yeah. So how about Logan Burge, the shortest man on the floor, playing post?
Wow. DJ Frazier tries to throw a lob to Zaquan Frazier, and he threw it hard off the backboard. Rockmart picks it up. Watley beats everybody down the floor and lays it in. Pace real quick. Right down in the arc. No good. Rebound by Walker. He dribbles to the right side. Frazier picks his pocket, gets the steal. As quick hands by DJ Frazier, and now he's getting the ball, coming down the floor. Dribbles between Watley and Walker. Looked like a between-the-legs shot. No good. Rebound by Boozer. Floyd taking it right to the goal. Came up short. And Johnson, with those 4 fouls, couldn't do anything. He tipped it back to Javen Wiley, and he took it right to the goal and laid it in.
I think Ty was expecting that defensive block there.
Pace takes it in. Elijah Pace takes it right into the free throw line. A jump shot there, and it's good. 61-52, 19-point lead now for the Jackets. Frazier goes for a steal on Watley. Boozer takes it right into the lane, and that's going to be a foul on number 4, DJ Frazier. Boozer's going to go to the line shooting 2. So these free throws brought to you by the Clay Birch Boutique. TheClayBirch.com. Go see Tracy Clay down at the Triangle Shopping Center. They have Southern Fried cotton tees, hats for men and women, Check it out online, theclaybirch.com or The Clay Birch Boutique on Facebook. Boozer knocks down the free throw. It sends the lead to 20, 62-42. And a very different game than what happened at Cedartown that was 39-37. But this just shows you that at that point in time, those kids, our kids had only been out of football for their second game. And now that they've got together, Coach Calhoun's got them playing really well as Boozer knocks down the next free throw. And it's a 21-point lead. Holiday goes down the lane and misses the shot. Watley's there for the rebound and knocked it out of his hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Coach has got a great strategy and plan for his team, and they're buying into it and are really doing a great job. Like you said, since the last game, they have grown tremendously as a team and gotten a lot better. See it every time I come and watch them play.
So Huggins comes in. Logan Burge goes out. Floyd, Watley, Huggins, Walker, and Boozer on the floor for the Jackets. Boozer with the ball, gives it up to Watley. Fakes a three, gets his man in the air. Great pass by Boozer inside to Floyd and loses the ball going up, misses the shot. Rebound by Rhodes, and very quickly he throws it down the floor off the hands of Johnson, but Somerville saves it inbounds, and then they try to get it to Johnson, and Huggins knocks it out of bounds. They throw it in to Holiday, trying to take Huggins. Johnson takes it right down the lane, spin move in the lane, over Boozer, and that shot's good.
If he can make that every time, you can't defend that.
Well, yeah, but if he wants to try that shot every time, I'm going to let him.
We'll let him.
So that little spinning shot in the lane over Juke Boozer. Boozer has the ball. Johnson comes out on him, gives it up to Watley, top of the key. He's guarded by Rhodes. Watley has the ball. Stutter step, goes down the lane. High off the glass. Johnson tries to block it, but Watley scores. 65-44. 2 minutes to go in this game. Jackets with a 21-point lead. We got a foul on the floor as Rhodes had the ball. Foul's going to go on Glenn Walker as Coach Calhoun is now starting to empty his bench. Chandler Cooper is going to come in. Sherman Davis is going to come in. But Cedartown's going to have their not shooting guys on the floor. Cedartown throws the ball in, gets it into Somerville. He gets it inside, wide open. Walker, Michael Walker, as we were expecting free throws, and Watley and Walker were down here talking to Coach Calhoun. They threw it in and gave it right back to the passer under the goal for an easy two. Watley with the ball, gives it up to Huggins. Left side, dribbles back to Walker, and he's just going to hold it. 1:40 to go on the clock. If you're not going to come get him, we're going to hold the ball. 1:35, Walker drives, dishes to Watley, gives it up to Davis. He dribbles out, loses the ball. Cedartown picks it up as Holiday does. 1:20 to play. 65-46. Holiday drives down, loses it, gathers it, and then lays it in. So we're going to probably give up some by-the-way goals here. We were up 21, and it's now down to 17. Chandler Cooper with the ball. He drives in, loses it, as he tried to go to the goal and lost it out of bounds with 1:01 to play. And now number 14, Keyshawn McCullough, is going to come in. So, Eric, I apologize. From my roster, Coach Calhoun's changed a few on there, so I'm going to have to work tomorrow to get us some new rosters. So, Rhodes goes down, stolen away by Huggins. He gives it away to McCullough, just coming in the game, and he lays it in. And just like that, it's 67-48, back to 19 points. Luke Nolan, Taylor Gibson coming in.
Great pass there on that fast break. Perfect, in stride.
Ethan Somerville, three-point shot for Cedartown. Rebound by Chandler Cooper. And it's knocked out of bounds, lost out of bounds by us. So So Cedartown will have the ball under their own goal. So Cedartown throws it in. Rhodes has it. He's working on Gibson. Goes up against Davis. Misses the shot. Rebound by Ryan Carter. He's number 20. Ryan Carter is 20. We'll have to make these notes. Luke Nolan's number 12. That one's right. Keyshawn McCullough's 14. Sherman Davis is 15. Jalen Gibson's 33 on the floor. McCullough goes in, changes pivot feet twice. They didn't catch him for the walk the first time, but they got him the second time.
I hope he did give it another chance.
2.7 seconds on the clock. Cedartown with the ball, and fans are starting to make their way to the exit. Deep three by Holiday, and Rockmart comes away with a very convincing victory over the Cedartown Bulldogs, 67-48. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hungry? Get the food you want from the restaurant you love, delivered at taxi speed. Try Tummy Taxi Food Delivery. We deliver from all the restaurants in Polk County to all of Polk County, as well as Taylorsville, Braswell, Yorkville, and parts of Temple. A delivery charge is only $5 in the city limits of Rockmart and Aragon if ordering from these areas. You must have a minimum order of $10 required. Tummy Taxi Food Delivery is open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You can call or text at 678-734-0382, 678-734-0382. Visit them on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TummyTaxi, 678-734-0382.
Now, more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School as the boys team comes away with a 67-48 victory over the Cedartown Bulldogs, the cross-county rivals, as a very convincing win. As really we were up 16 at the half, and never looked back in the second half, end up winning by 19.
Yeah, they kept the pressure on all night. Played a good, solid round game. Tell you what I'd like to see is assist numbers, especially by folks like Juke Boozer, and there were some others being very unselfish with the ball, giving it up when they needed to, finding the open man for the shot, and just played an all-around good game.
Well, Rockmart goes to 6-7 now on the year, and that's 67 points, well over their average. But the good thing is they held Cedartown to only 48 points. So great man-to-man defense by the Jackets tonight.
Yeah, I think of course, I think we matched up pretty well, but our speed and agility on the court, I think, was the deciding factor there as far as defensively goes.
Yeah, exactly. So, Eric, go ahead and give us a breakdown. We'll start with Cedartown, as it looks like their scoring is, very well distributed, and then we'll move to the Jackets.
Yeah, they had three people in double figures. Leading the way was Johnson, number 5, with 14. And then Frazier, number 1, had 10. And then Darden, number 20, had 10. Then we got Pace and Rhodes, which he was a ghost player. I don't know who he was. He had 4 points. But really, they were 2 for 9 for 3-point range, so they really couldn't shoot from outside that great. And then for Rockmart, leading the way again was Depew. He had 20 points with 5 3-pointers, and he did not miss any free throws. He was 5 for 5, or 6 for 6 from that. And then Boozer had 13 points. He was 2 for 2 free throw shooting. And then Cooper had 9 points tonight. That's surprising. He was 2 for 4 from the line. And then Watley had 8, all in the fourth quarter. And then McCullough had 2, and Walker had 3. The really good distribution again, with Depew leading the way with 20.
Yeah, good to see that senior leadership of Depew really stepping in. He's kind of taking over the scoring lead and really knocking down some big threes. As you said earlier, he had 5 threes Did he end up with any more?
No, he had 5. We ended up being 8 for 14.
So not bad at all. You're well over 50% shooting that well. And you shoot 8 of 14 from the 3-point line, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, well, good news and bad news here tonight at the Rock as the girls come away, or they lose a tough one to the Lady Bulldogs, 62-58. But the boys with a huge win, 67-48 over the Bulldogs of Cedartown, and they extend their record out to 6-7. Tomorrow night, huge game right here at the Rock for the boys and the girls. The girls, our girls only have 1 loss. Chattooga's girls have 2 losses, so 2 of the top teams in the region going to play. 6 o'clock tip-off. We'll be right here on WZOT. And then the 2 teams tied atop the standings in the region as Chattooga and Rockmart are both undefeated. Chattooga comes in 5-0. Rockmart comes in 4-0 in region play, and Rockmart playing extremely well, coming off this big win tonight, a big win against Coosa on Tuesday, and Coach Calhoun really has, the boys are playing really good defense. Sam DeFuse knocking down the threes, Boozer's distributing the ball, and he comes down in the paint, and he's throwing shots out of there left and right, and some of them he even knocked well across half court.
Yeah, I'd like to see the feet of the one he knocked across half court. But you're right, they're playing really well. I think coming off of 2 big wins this week already, I think they're going to be ready to go. I look for a close one. Maybe not too high scoring, but I look for it to be close. I think we're going to give them a run for it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game here tomorrow night. We'll be on air about 5:45 to 5:50, somewhere around that time, as the girls take on the Chattooga Lady Indians. And then right after that game, the boys' game will be to follow the 2 top teams in the region on the boys' standings. And then Saturday, just to go ahead and give you a heads up, the girls play at 1:30 at Gordon Central. The boys play at 3 o'clock. And for the girls, these 2 games are very important as Chattooga and Gordon Central both only have 2 losses in the region, where we only have 1, so we can really extend our lead. We're only behind Model as they're undefeated in the region.
Yeah, and our only loss came to Model. Am I right?
That's exactly right. A tough game right here. It was 47-40, and that was the first game after all the football. And, the girls, we've got a different team. I'm sure Model's playing a little bit better, but I'm excited to see whenever we go to Model how that game comes out. But first things first, right here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock for the girls' game, 7:30 for the boys' game as the Chattooga Indians come in for another Region 7 AA matchup. And so hopefully, Robert, you're feeling better. You get back with us tomorrow night. If not, I'm sure Adam will be more than happy to fill in once again. Eric, you going to be here?
I should be here, yes.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. So for Jeff Sharp, Adam Blaylock, Eric Brownlow, our time is up. We thank you for yours.